Have you ever wondered if your fate is truly your own, or if it's a thread woven by unseen hands through the fabric of time? My name is Alex, and I was once a part of something unimaginable. A government experiment aimed at breaching the uncharted territories of time travel. But this story isn't about the marvels of traversing time. It's a warning of the horrors that lurk within those shadows. It started innocently enough. I was struggling, barely scraping by, when the offer came. An opportunity for what they called a simple psychological study. Desperation can blind you to the fine print, and in my case, it concealed the reality of becoming a test subject in a clandestine government project. The facility was a cold, imposing structure, hidden away from prying eyes. I should have known then that I was walking into a nightmare. They introduced me to the machine, a monolith of steel and wires, humming with a sinister energy. They said it was the key to unlocking the secrets of time itself. The first jump was brief, a mere flicker into the past. It was exhilarating, witnessing moments that were once confined to history books. But with each jump, something within me began to fracture. Time, I learned, was not a river flowing in one direction, but a vast, stormy sea, its currents capable of dragging you into depths from which there was no return. I started to see them after my fifth jump. Shadows at the edge of my vision, whispers in the static of the machine. They told me it was just a side effect, temporary disorientation from the temporal displacement. But I knew it was a lie. These were not mere hallucinations. They were presences, entities that dwelled within the cracks I was tearing open in the fabric of time. The project's overseers grew excited as I reported these anomalies. They saw them as breakthroughs, evidence of unseen dimensions. Their experiments became more reckless, pushing me further back, decades, then centuries. With each journey, the shadows grew clearer, more defined. They were watching me, reaching out from the darkness. It was during a jump to the 18th century that I realized the true horror of what I had become a part of. As the world around me blurred into the streams of time, I found myself not in the past, but in a place outside of time. A void where the shadows lived. They surrounded me, whispering of the end of all things, of time unraveled by human hubris. They showed me visions of the future, a world consumed by chaos, a direct consequence of our tampering with time. I returned from that journey a changed man. The facility's doctors noted my deteriorating mental state, but it was clear they viewed me as nothing more than a broken tool. I knew I had to escape, to stop the experiments before we unleashed something we could never control. But escape was a concept that no longer applied to me. Time had become my prison, and I was its unwilling warden. In a final act of desperation, I sabotaged the machine, setting it to initiate a jump with no return. As the alarms blared and the technicians scrambled, I stepped into the void one last time. I awoke to find the facility in ruins, decades into the future from when I had left. Nature had reclaimed the site, and the project was long forgotten, a dark chapter buried in the annals of time. But the shadows, they remained, freed from their temporal cage to haunt the edges of the world. As I wander this future Earth, I see the signs of the chaos the shadows had foretold. Societies collapsed, the fabric of reality thinning, and through the cracks, I can see them, watching, waiting. I share this story as a warning, from the fringes of a future you may yet avoid. The allure of unraveling time's mysteries is undeniable, but some doors, once opened, can never be closed. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you wish to explore more mysteries that lie just beyond the veil of our understanding. What shadows might you unleash in your quest for knowledge? Share your thoughts in the comments below.